Hello there. How is everybody? I hope you guys are doing well. Today is day 20 of my 90-day video challenge. Woohoo! Yes, I'm very proud of myself. 90 days, 70 days left to go, 20 days down. Now, yesterday I said that Saki would be making an appearance today, but he's napping right now, so he's going to come out tomorrow and celebrate with us. So today, what I want to talk to you about is the first part of the book, Think and Grow Rich, and basically chapter 1, which is the introduction. So just kind of tell you about the book and then kind of put a life lesson behind it. The first part of the book, there was this gentleman by the last name of Barnes, and in his mind, he was going to work with Thomas Edison. He wasn't going to work for him. He was going to work with him as a business partner. The one thing that was holding him back was lack of money. And the other thing that was holding him back was transportation and not knowing Thomas Edison. So what he ended up doing is he jumped on a freight train with just the clothes on his back, jumped on a freight train, went to Edison's office and said, "Hi, my name is Barnes, and I am going to work with you." Now, in an interview years later, Edison basically came out and said it wasn't his appearance that got him the job. Obviously, if you can imagine, he just comes out of freight train. He looks like a tramp, a hobo, whatever you want to call him. So it was the look in his eyes when he told him, "I am going to work with you." So he ended up working with them, but it wasn't for a couple of years later, and it wasn't in the role that he thought, but he ended up working with Edison, which was awesome. So the lesson there is, if you want something bad enough, you have to tell yourself. You have to put it into your subconscious mind, and that's why I was talking about washing your brains yesterday, doing a little brainwashing, because you got to get all that crap and all that negative out of your brain to put the positive in, to focus on what it is you want from life. What do you want? Write it down. Write your goals down. The power of the written word is amazing. Write down your goals, and when you talk to people about them, look them in the eye so that they know that that is what you truly want. And your brain has already made that decision. You're going to get it. Okay? The second guy, it's called 3 Feet from Gold. This guy went and he was excavating, he was looking for gold, and he found an ore of gold, and he went and borrowed money from his friends and his family. He's like, "This is it, we're going to get rich, woo!" And he goes and he buys equipment to dig for the gold, and all of a sudden he runs out. He can't find any more. He can't find the big hit, and he quits. He stops. He gives up. And he goes and sells his machinery to a junkyard man for a couple $100. Gets his couple $100 and goes home. Well, the junkyard man, very smart guy, actually brings in an expert, which the first guy didn't. He was going to do it all on his own with his friends and family. The junkyard guy takes the machinery, gets an expert, hires him, takes him out there. The first guy, R.U. Darby was his name, was 3 feet from the fault line. And at that fault line was where the ore field, I think is what it's called, where all the gold was. So Darby quit 3 feet early. Have you quit anything in your life? Then just to find out that 1 or 2 more days, 1 or 2 more weeks, 1 or 2 more months, if you had just kept going, you would have made it. You would have been successful. You would have succeeded. Now, if you have not read yet, I know I'm giving lessons on Think and Grow Rich, but The Slight Edge is a great, fantastic book for that, because you do little things every single day, and it doesn't look like it's paying off. And a way to relate that is someone who's pregnant. So if someone gets pregnant, they're 12 weeks pregnant, you can't tell. They're 18 weeks pregnant, you can't tell. They're 25 weeks pregnant, oh, maybe starting a baby bump, but you really don't want to ask them because you're not sure if they're just fat or if they're really pregnant. 30 weeks, Oh, yeah, definitely pregnant. So someone comes up and goes, oh my gosh, you're pregnant. When did that happen? Whereas the mom, you're like, 30 weeks ago, I've been pregnant and I've been working on this. So when you first get pregnant, you can't tell. And it's the same when you go for something successful, when you're trying to do something, when you're going to lose weight. You're not going to work out for one day and get on the scale and have lost 20 pounds. You have to keep doing it. Some people might not even notice you're losing weight until you've already lost 20 pounds. But it's the little consistencies that are going to pay off in the long run for the big wins. So the first guy, Barnes, had that look in his eyes. That's what got him the job. That's what you need to do. If there's something you know, you want it, look them in the eye when you're talking to people about it and you let them know. Okay? And then the second one, the lesson there is don't ever quit. Don't ever quit anything in life, especially if you're a parent. Do not ever quit anything where your kids can watch you. We are role models for our kids, and if they see us quit, that is sending the message to them that quitting is okay. Quitting's never okay. We do not quit anything in our house. If our kids do a sport and then they halfway through the season they say they don't enjoy it, bummer. You get through the season, you signed up for it, but you don't quit. And then the next season, you don't have to play if you don't want to, but you don't quit. So there's your 2 lessons from the day. Just remember that you could be 3 feet away from gold, whatever your goal is. All right, guys, signing off, day 20. Have a great day, and we will go to chapter 2 tomorrow.